Join young Indy as he travels the world and meets some of the greatest figures of the 20th century.
Indiana Jones from Princeton, New Jersey.
Speaking of which, let's talk about young Indiana Jones for a minute. So I kind of got a love-hate relationship with young Indiana Jones. I've seen every episode of Young Indiana Jones a minimum of 10 times. And the ones I've only seen 10 times, I can tell you exactly which ones those are. It's the first 5 or 6. Any one with Baby Indy, with Corey Cunningham, I believe is his name. Those ones just all kind of suck. There's a fun one called, I think it's called Travels with Father. And that one's okay. But the rest kind of blow. And it's kind of interesting because they re-edited them for the home video release. Because the original pilot episode is split into 2 segments. One segment has Corey Cunningham as young Indy, and then the second half has Sean Patrick Flannery as an older young Indy. That episode's called Curse of the Jackal, and it has George Hall bookending it with old Indy segments. In that version, as much as I don't like George Hall as Indiana Jones, I think that's a better piece to introduce you to young Indiana Jones, where the episodes that you can get on home video, they split up Curse of the Jackal into My First Adventure and Spring Break Adventure, and they are both incredibly compromised. It's a terrible introduction to the show. But where young Indiana Jones really picks up is during World War I. I love the young Indiana Jones World War I movies. They're all so fun. I think there's maybe like 1 or 2 that I'm not fond of. But they're split into 3 volumes on DVD. There's the early years, the war years, and the years of change. And the war years are definitely the best episodes. There's a couple of good ones in the years of change. I think Ogunga, the giver and taker of life, is one of the better ones. Because that's near the end of the war, so it just kind of like migrates onto the years of change. Mystery of the Blues, which actually has Harrison Ford reprising his role as Indiana Jones. That one's one of my favorite episodes. It's kind of got a downer ending. Actually, all the young Indiana Jones movies have downer endings because he's walking through history, so he can't really change anything. So it's always like, well, yeah, we lost this time, but maybe next time. And that's the end of every episode, which kind of sucks. But like I said, I got a love-hate relationship with him. I fully admit that I watch Young Indiana Jones more than I watch Kingdom of the Crystal Skull or Dear God, the Dial of Destiny.